Are you a member of the Igloo number 4?
Yes.
You are. Well, Frank was a member of Igloo number 4, and Frank lived with Lala Hudson. Remember Lala Hudson?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, we'll come back and see her.
Frank Bauer lived with Lala Hudson and Charlie Hudson. Right?
Charlie was. I thought
Ellis.
Charlie lived with.
And this is Lala's daughter.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
Huh.
I know some of your
Oh,
sons.
you're Lila Hudson's daughter.
Yes. Yeah. And Albert Hudson.
I'm trying to get all this straightened out in my mind. Been quite a while ago.
I know. I know.
Huh. Let's see. Ted Hudson and Jay Livewood, they're the ones who found that creek. And Lila Hudson.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Trying to place her.
Lala married Charlie Elsh after Albert died. Remember Charlie Elsh?
Yeah, that's the way it was. Yeah. Charlie had that hand that was.
Yes.
mangled.
Lost his fingers.
Yeah.
Picture of you.
You're Lila Hudson's daughter.
Yeah, this is Lala's daughter.
Would be
Lala
Yeah,
raised her.
yeah.
Lala raised her. And Lala and Frank Bauer were very good friends. Frank was from Canada.
Yeah, I can't remember Bauer very well either.
He worked at Ladd Air Base. He was
Yeah.
a guard at Ladd Air Base in his later years. But he was a trapper. He was a miner. He worked live and good quite a lot for gold. You remember Alabama Laboito?
Yeah, I remember him.
He went into the state legislature in the 40s.
He was a real slob.
He was a slob, was he? And he didn't dress very well, I know that.
Yeah, I remember Charlie and Lila and
Do you remember Angelo?
Angela.
Angelo Tadioto? He lived in Live and Good.
Yeah, I remember him.
Yeah.
Didn't know him much.
Oh,
And Fred Blix, you probably remember him.
Blixt.
Oh, yeah, I know him. Oh. He was in my way all the time.
He liked to know what's going on.
How about Nick Mandis? You remember that one?
In the Parkers?
And the Parkers.
You remember Audrey Parker, or the old man
No.
Parker?
Yeah, I was
Carl?
partners with Carl, you know.
Uh-huh.
I know the Parkers quite well.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about that time that this Indian woman was getting unloaded from the airplane. And Fred was trying to get her. He didn't make it though.
What year did you go to Live and Good?
About 57, somewhere in there, 56.
I don't remember. I got journal that I kept. I had got all that stuff in it.
Do you
They
remember?
opened the road in 36, so we drove over there with the bed for a whore once. Me and Glenn brought a bed over there for her. There was just room enough for the bed about in the cabin she lived in. That was in 36 when they built the roads. I guess that's the first time I went there.
In 36?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, the road was just built.
Do you remember Ben Falls?
Oh, yes.
Ben and Annie Laurie,
Yeah.
Grandma Falls?
Is he your grandpa?
No, we called her Grandma Falls. Everybody called her Grandma.
Called him what?
Everybody called Mrs. Falls Grandma Falls.
Oh, yeah, Dorothy, my wife, used to always visit her.
Mhm.
She lived in a cabin by the road.
Yeah.
Poor thing, she burned up in that
Yes.
cabin.
Yes, she did. It was pretty sad.
So, what did you do in life? Did you work Olive Creek or one of those?
And live and good.
They had a dredge going by then, didn't they? Or that was probably out of there by the time you got to Live
For a long time, I had a sublease from Chuck Herbert, who had a lease from Live and Good Plasters.
Mm.
I was taking care of 165 claims there.
Oh my.
Chuck Herbert was an engineer. He's a friend of mine.
Did you ever have to dig yourself? Did you ever have to dig down, tunnel down?
No, I had some tractors and drag line.
Mm. Okay.
I graduated from the drift mine
Right.
by then. Got on top of the ground.
Yeah. That's probably a smart man. Smart man.
It was awful nice in the drift in the wintertime.
It must have been pretty tough to put up with some of that cold up there.
Cold.
Cold weather up there. Did you mine in the winter up there?
Well, I did for quite a while. I used to take out a winter dump. I'd hire 4 or 5 men and we'd haul out a winter dump, work all winter it was. No Social Security to keep you going.
Mm-hmm.
Had to go trapping or drift mine or do something to make a living.
Sure, sure. But you obviously found some gold up there.
I guess you guys, you don't even know what it's like before Social Security, do you?
We don't. No, we don't. We don't. But you had to be pretty tough to do that kind of work. Didn't you?
Did you know Lillian Hudson?
Who?
Lillian Hudson?
Lillian Hudson.
She was the postmaster for a while.
Before Lala.
I guess I did.
And Cliff?
Clifton, her husband. Albert's
I
dad.
knew everybody up there.
Yeah, that's what I keep telling him. Everybody knew
Yeah,
everybody.
everybody knew. That's why I asked you about Frank Bauer. You probably knew of him, didn't you? Did you meet him directly? Did you meet Frank Bauer directly?
No.
No? Canadian guy, my size. Lived with Lala for a long time. He's a confirmed
I'm
bachelor.
trying to place him, but I'm
Should have
having
a picture.
trouble.
If I have it on my phone, I might. I just might. This might help it actually. Sometimes that'll be.
Got a picture of you over there? Is that you on the wall? The hat?
Yes, it is.
Who's that pretty lady next to you?
It's my wife.
Dorothy?
Yeah.
When was that picture taken? Do you know?
Yes. Taken in 1981.
All right.
For Golden
We were King and Queen Regent.
Ah,
Golden Days.
Looks like it's in the dog musher hall.
Hard to say.
Those big logs.
It was a year before I was born.
Yeah. Where were you born?
I was born in Hobart, Washington,
Wilbert.
May 17, 1912.
Oh boy. Well, you're doing really good.
We lived on a stump ranch.
Ask him about his girlfriends when he was a kid.
You are from who?
We're from Seattle.
Who's your folks?
Frank Bauer was a relative of theirs.
Oh, Frank Bauer's
Yeah.
relative.
She's one of the Hudsons.
Uh-huh.
I'm a Chichaco. That's Frank.
Okay, there's Frank, right there. Can you see that?
I can see that.
That's Frank Bauer.
Uh-huh. But I
Okay.
no, I haven't got any clear picture of him in my mind.